Have you ever noticed how summers seemed to last forever when you were a kid, yet now, entire years seem to pass in a blink? Why does time seem to fly as we age? Today, we're diving deep into this fascinating psychological phenomenon, and trust me, what we uncover will blow your mind. First, let's address what it feels like versus what actually happens. Physically, time flows in a constant, unchanging direction, from past to present to future. That doesn't change regardless of whether you're 5 or 55. So, why does it seem like life's clock speeds up as we grow older? The sensation that time speeds up with age is what psychologists call time perception. It's not that time literally moves faster. Instead, it's our perception of it that shifts. This is tied to how our brains encode memories and process new experiences. Intrigued yet? Let's explore the science behind it all. To truly understand, we need to look at how our brains interact with the world around us. When we're young, everything is a novel experience. Whether it's learning to tie our shoes, discovering the taste of chocolate, or experiencing the thrill of your first amusement park ride, everything feels vibrant, new, and unforgettable. The brain processes new and engaging experiences more thoroughly, creating dense, rich memories. This makes a day, a week, or even a summer feel long and full of events, because our minds are actively cataloging so much information. As we age, however, our world starts becoming more routine. We're no longer shocked by the taste of chocolate or the thrill of riding a roller coaster. Events meld into the background of normalcy, and our brains stop working as hard to encode them. Think about your average work week. How much of it blends together in hindsight? This isn't laziness, this is efficiency. The brain, incredible machine that it is, dedicates fewer resources to processing things it considers familiar or unimportant. This concept has a fascinating name: habit saturation. The younger you are, the more things are novel and demand mental energy. As life becomes routine, your brain stops dedicating the same level of attention to each moment. This means fewer memorable events are stamping onto your mental timeline, making segments of time feel shorter when you look back on them. But let's not stop here. There's another captivating theory called proportional theory that offers a mathematical perspective. Imagine a 10-year-old and a 60-year-old. To the 10-year-old, 1 year represents 1/10 of their entire life, a massive proportion. To the 60-year-old, 1 year is only 1/60th of their life, a tiny slice. This discrepancy makes the same unit of time feel subjectively different based on age. So every passing birthday may make a year feel ever more fleeting because proportionally, it becomes a smaller piece of the puzzle that is your life. Isn't that wild? The effects of time perception don't stop there. Believe it or not, even something as simple as adrenaline can alter how we perceive time. When we're in a heightened emotional state, like a tense action film or a stressful meeting, time can feel slower. This is your brain's survival mechanism kicking in. It's hyper-focusing to maximize your reaction time. This works in contrast to the mind-out-of-routine lull we experience in adulthood. Now let's bring in some physical biology to the discussion. Neuroscientists have shown that the part of the brain known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus contributes to our circadian rhythms, essentially our internal clock. While this clock regulates sleep and wake cycles, there's growing evidence it also subtly impacts how we perceive time intervals as we age. As the body slows with aging, these minute variations in our brain's clock may compound our sense that time is speeding up over the years. And wait until you hear this next part. It's not just humans who notice this phenomenon. Researchers have observed a similar shift in time perception in other animals. For example, studies suggest that smaller animals with faster metabolisms perceive the world in slow motion compared to larger animals with slower metabolisms. Ever wonder why flies seem impossible to swat? To them, you're moving in slow motion, like a lumbering movie villain. It's a biological cheat code for survival. Fascinating, right? So if time feels like it's slipping through your fingers, don't worry. You're not alone, and there are ways to slow it down. The key lies in reintroducing novelty and mindfulness into your life. Studies suggest that experiencing new environments, picking up new hobbies, staying curious, and even traveling can create that sense of elongated time we remember from childhood. When our minds are engaged with unfamiliar environments or stimulated by learning, they'll encode richer memories, tricking us into feeling as if time has stretched. Mindfulness and living fully in the present moment have also been shown to help recalibrate our perception of time. After all, when you focus deeply on what's happening right now, your experience of time intensifies, making even fleeting seconds memorable. You can think of mindfulness as slowing life down in the best possible way. So the next time you catch yourself saying, "Where did the time go?" remember that this is a deeply human experience driven by psychology, mathematics, biology, and even evolution. But you don't have to feel helpless about it. Time may march on, but how we perceive it is still, in many ways, up to us. Why not take control and make your moments count? Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Why Facts. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-expanding episodes, because the more you know, the richer your moments become. See you next time.